ESPN Radio Sports Center.
Former Steelers running back Jerome Bettis has been elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Bettis compared the honor to winning the Super Bowl.
I wanted that not only for me, but for every guy that played on that team. I wanted us to leave off that field as champions, and that was a moment in time. But this is for all time, that I get the opportunity to be a Hall of Famer for all time.
Bettis finished his 13-year career with 6 Pro Bowl selections while helping guide the Steelers to a win in Super Bowl 40. Penn State sports, the Nittany Lions found success in the college hockey face-off. Penn State defeated 14th-ranked Vermont 4-2 at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. The women's team scored 3 goals in 3 minutes, also picking up a 4-2 win over Syracuse at the Pagula Ice Arena. Men's basketball fell to Illinois 60-58 at the State Farm Center in Champaign. Penn State meets Maryland on Wednesday night for the first time with both teams as members of the Big Ten. Wrestling continues its road trip with a 2 p.m. dual meet against the Michigan State Spartans. You can hear the game on News Radio 103 WRSC. Women's basketball hosts Rutgers today at 12 on 1390 The Fanatic. NHL, Flyers topped by the Maple Leafs 1-0. Philly has the night off, while the Penguins face off with the Predators in Pittsburgh. Opening faceoff is at 2 p.m. on 1390 The Fanatic. NBA, the Sixers lost to the Hawks 91-85. They return to action tomorrow in Cleveland versus the Cavaliers. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. A pair of former Nittany Lions play for a championship this evening, Gary Gilliam and Jordan Hill. Seahawks meet the Patriots in Super Bowl 49 tonight at the University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Opening kickoff is at 6:30 p.m. That's your local Sports Center update on State College's ESPN Radio 1450, your home for Penn State basketball. I'm Tatum Coffey. Good morning and welcome to Mornings with Coffee. I'm Tatum Coffey, and today we're going to talk about Penn State football. The team had their first of 15 spring practices on Friday, leading up to their annual spring game. I'm here with Christian Hackenberg, the quarterback of the team. Christian, it's great to have you here today.
Tatum, it's awesome to be here. Thanks for having me.
How do you feel going forward with the first practice in the books?
First practice was good. It's really all about just going out there, executing, going through the operation, getting in and out of the huddle, and calling and executing some plays. So, the first day is all about just sort of getting your legs back underneath you and having fun out there and running around a little bit. So I think we did a pretty good job of that.
How do you feel the win in the Pinstripe Bowl has affected the morale of the team heading into these practices?
I think the win was awesome. I think it not only has helped spring ball here, but it's also helped winter workouts that we had throughout the whole winter session and cycle. So I think the win's something that does play a larger role than one would think.
What are you working on individually as an offensive unit this spring to get ready for this upcoming fall?
As a unit, we're just trying to continue to improve on the things that we did really well last year, and at the same time make sure that we're able to take the things that we didn't do so well and turn those into strengths as well. So I think it's just a process of us learning and building on what we did last year, and I think we have a pretty good foundation for that so far.
Now, individually, what have you been working on in practice? Are there some specific things that you've been focusing on that you picked out from last year?
I wouldn't say anything in particular from last year. I'm definitely using last year as a learning tool, but I think for me it's just my overall development, and I've always kind of looked at it that way, is just trying to be better than I was the day before. So, always just trying to improve on my footwork, always trying to improve on my understanding of the game, my leadership, everything. So, ultimately it's more so of a daily thing, just trying to be better than I was the day before.
Well, thanks for your time, Christian. I really appreciate it, and good luck this spring and with everything leading up to this fall.
Thank you.
The annual Blue-White game will be at Beaver Stadium on April 18th at 4 p.m. I'm Tatum Coffey.